Base case 045, TMEA Etude number 3, 2024, part 3. That's more on the TMEA Etude. Now keep in mind that the chord changes are from How Insensitive by Joe Beam, and in part 3 we'll be dealing with lines 5 and 6, which is basically licks 7 and 8. So here is lick 7. It's a monster lick that covers 4 measures. Okay, now I'm going to break it in two. Now the first half of the lick is just another one of my 2-5 licks, and it works over C minor 7. It would work over a C minor 7 to F7 to B flat major, basically a 2-5-1. But it also works just over C minor 7. So here it is, lick number 7, first half. Doing it a little bit slower. It's a 1 position, 1, 2. You don't have to move your hand. Plays real fast too. You put your second finger on the E flat on the A string, you'll be fine. It is just a little bit slower. And like I said, it works as a 2-5 in B flat major. Works over C minor 7 like we're doing it here. And that lick is part of my repertoire, repository of 2-5 licks, and it comes in useful. My combo guys know it, and the bass players, my jazz bass players out in my studio know it too. Now the second half of line 5, that's the 2 bars following the C minor 7, is a B fully diminished 7th chord. And like the way I handled bars 3 and 4 in the first line, you remember that C sharp fully diminished? I used a half whole starting on C. Here's lick number 7, second half. And the players in my combo classes is half whole lick number 2. It's a symmetrical pattern. Now you've got to do some shifting, but just in half steps going down the neck of the bass. Check out the YouTube, and you can move it fast too. And you can check out the YouTube video on that. Now it's just a diminished scale, and diminished scale is just to give real quick, and I'll be doing a series on these. Diminished scale is a symmetrical scale. Now asymmetrical scales are like your major scale, which is a mix of half and whole steps. A diminished scale is a symmetrical scale of half, whole, half, whole, half, whole, until infinity if you had a big enough instrument. And the beauty with symmetrical scales is that you can generate digital patterns like crazy. Now that one resolves into the first bar of line 6. And but notice, I just want to make this very clear. For B fully diminished, notice that I'm starting on B flat. If I have a fully diminished chord, I'm going to move the half whole lick, or the half whole scale if you want, a half step down. Okay? Now here is lick number 7 in its entirety. And it just fits beautifully over the whole thing. I'm just playing the half whole lick again. And it works great because at the end of bar 2 of that line, that A resolves to that B flat, and I can just easily start up that half whole diminished scale. Okay? So here is, I'm going to get to lick number 8 now. It's not a huge lick. It just covers a couple of bars. It's a nice tight 5-1 pattern in D minor. It outlines the A7 chord in the first bar and then moves into a scalar pattern that resolves to D. Here is lick number 8. Easy. No shifting. Just put your first finger on that A, and everything's going to fit right in there. Okay. Now, like I said, it's a nice 1 position line that you do not have to shift for. Check out the videos on the YouTube channel. Some of you guys are already checking them out. If you have questions, email me at phil@basecase.co, and I'll talk to you soon.